create confusion. The woman makes the devil delusion. On the soul that is a refuge. I'll be the head gonna say.
Shalom, Rastafari. Talk about shalom, now time I think I met.
And it's the fire, burning down every day.
Fire burn.
Only the birds out there. Yeah, I was fine.
Shalom, Rastafari. It's your brother Ross Mario. Melkam Adis Ahmed. Happy New Year. The Ethiopian New Year. And I haven't had a vid in, say, a minute. You know, had some problems with the laptop. Had to work on getting a new charger. But we're here in the new year, Yah. Thanks to Yah. And we want to talk on the Ethiopian Revolution. You know, we celebrating the new year, and it's the 40th anniversary of the Cretan coup against Our Majesty Kadamawi Haile Selassie Jah Rastafari. If you haven't checked it out, go to Rastafari sabbatical page, and Teacher Wyndham Yarden just put up a vid on the Ethiopian Revolution and what was it all about, and it was the money. So be sure to check that out. But I want to get in deeper, you know. While the laptop was down, I've been working on the blog page. If you haven't checked it out, do so. It's rossmario7.wordpress.com. Just sit right here. Check out our blogs. And the first that we're going to begin with is the war against Jah's matrix in the womb and Jah's generation X. So, it's been 40 years since the Ethiopian Revolution. And what has happened since then? What has happened? Well, the Ethiopians know, and most certainly our women, all who's come in the name of the King of Kings, who've done their research, known about the sterilizing of our women in Israel and across the other countries in the Middle East, how they have been using that golden calf, you know, that vaccine, you know. If you haven't, that's a great thing to check out as well on the Rastafari sabbatical page. It's a little old, but I'm sure you look it up, Rastafari sabbatical and the golden calf, and these vaccinations, and how our women haven't been having children. Yes, come and check this out here. This is one of the Ethiopian women in Israel. I want to get in, there's just a little quote, something that I wrote on the blog page. One of the women that was interviewed quoted saying that the medical staff, they told us they were inoculations, but they took it every 3 months and they did not know. It is alleged that some of the women were even forced to take the drug while in transit camps in Ethiopia. This is under the government of the dirge, the ones who those careless Ethiopians forsake their nation for. One of the many lamentations of Ethiopia was their children, as we see here, Lamentations 5:11, that they ravished the women in Zion, in the maize in the city of Yehuda. This is the biggest, should be one of the biggest concerns that should be still circulating through the communities of Rastafari. You know, the fact that it's not a topic among the United Nations and among the countries is all the more reason that it's up to I and I, the Rastafari, who's in touch with what's going on with his kingdom since the visitation of His Majesty. Since the destruction of the African Zion, the oppression and downpression of the Ethiopian people, and I made a mistake here. It was actually the dirge that this was happening under. Sorry about that. We are live here with I and I sister. You know, we ain't on Babylon's television where everything's scripted. Everything's on that screen that you can't see that they're reading off of. This is live. But this is a violation of human rights, but most a crime against Jah's womb and matrix. It is just as as the Pharaoh did in Exodus. You know, kill the children before they grow. You know, with these so-called Jews, you see what they're going through. You heard what the second president of Egypt said. There would never be peace in the Middle East because you left here black Jews and you came back white. But Yahweh said, the Lord Adonai said, in Psalm 127:3, Lo, look, children are a heritage to Adonai, and the fruit of the womb is His reward. Sistren, your input on this is needed very much. You know, I want to digress a little here. There's something that I want to bring up as well. Me and Wyndham Aaron, we got into a good conversation on how the communication between the Groundation members, it could be better. You know, we are family, you know. And the issue came up where some of the members couldn't send messages back and forth on the Groundation. And we're going to start wondering, has this always been a problem? And why haven't we heard this? Is it just between, you know, me or him? Where it was saying your email had to be confirmed to send messages to other members. But we want to get together more. We want to reason more on things. So I want to put that in there. But I want to go into Lamentations chapter 5. So